Alright, there we go. Holy crap. I finally see that my mic is in fact on. I am so sorry for that. That is... That's so embarrassing. Alright, I will say my spiel for the third time. How's it going, everyone? Oh my god. Hello, Marina. Hello, Brownie, otherwise known as Raven Black. Um, Hello, Skunky Spinda. I'm sorry that you're struggling with your Discord account, Skunky. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right about the art contest. We'll chat about it offline, or later in the stream. But yeah, for now, I want to say hello to Doily. Who else is here? Of course, O Creations. I said all this when I was on mute. I feel silly saying this again, but I will. Hello, Ted. But yeah, O Creations is here in chat. Say hi and say thanks to him. He is the creator of the ROM hack that we are about to play. This is Pokemon Heartgold OK version. His custom quality of life, I don't know what to call it, I guess hack or just enhancement to Pokemon Heartgold. So we are playing the base game. It's the story is exactly the same. It's going to be roughly the same, but a much objectively better experience. Sensible level scaling, actual Johto Pokemon, harder gym leaders, infinite TMs, so many more goodies. If you want to know the exact list of upgrades that O Creations has thoughtfully made to the game, please go read the document in the description of this stream. But for now, I'm going to dive into this as a somewhat blind playthrough. I will be looking at the document here and there, especially ahead of enemy battles. Probably not going to go in blind for that. The reason for that is because I want to win this run. We are playing this as a Wedlocke. For those that don't remember, I did a Wedlocke about this time last year, actually, through Pokemon Omega Ruby. I did not invent this variant of the Nuzlocke challenge. I hope you all know what a Nuzlocke is. I've done many of them by now. But a Wedlocke is a slight variant of a Nuzlocke in which your Pokemon are paired. I'm not going to sit here and go through every single rule right now. You'll kind of get it as we go along. But in essence, you see the hearts on the bottom screen where the Pokeballs are. Our Pokemon are going to be paired up. So in essence, we don't have one team of 6 that we can freely switch between. We have teams of 2, pairs, that we can only switch between those. And those pairs will be determined by capture order. So our starter will be paired with our first encounter, whatever that is, I think Route 34, 35, and so on. So a degree of randomness, certainly a degree of difficulty. This is going to be a very challenging and very fun run. I'm very excited for this. And again, huge thank you to fellow creator and my friend O Creations, who's here in chat. Please ask him any questions you want. He says he'd love to chat with all of you and answer questions about this hack he's made. And also, he invites you to play this yourself. If you want to play this alongside me or on your own time, all the information is in the description along with the changelog. You can download this for yourself and play it. I'm excited to dive in. Should be a good time. So let's do that. And of course, you guys will be nicknaming my starter and all other Pokemon, as we always do. So let's get into that. I have to configure my controls. I am so poorly prepared for today's stream. I'm sorry about that. There we go. Just programming every button to my Xbox controller. And we are all set. Cool. All right, so let's start this run. How you doing, O Creations? How you doing, Doily? How's everyone doing? But yeah, I'm sorry again, Skunky Spinda. Hello, Scorpio. How you doing? Love the Wedlocke. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I hope everyone enjoys this format. I know many of you were along for the ride with the Omega Ruby Wedlocke over the, I guess, this time last year, last summer. I forgot when I played it exactly. But yeah, this should be a really good time. And again, I'm more than happy to yap about the rules for the Wedlocke challenge as we go along. I want to make it clear for everyone, for those that aren't familiar with it, but it's not tremendously more complicated than a Nuzlocke. And also, the rules are fully written in the description for this video as well, if you want to read about them on your own time. But first, we're getting the spiel. I gotta think about what gender I want to play as. I made the thumbnail for the stream the girl character. I really like her trainer model, and we played as the boy last time. I don't think I've ever played as the girl in this version, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And of course, we are going to go by the name Tam. What are the starters? Well, the starters, unless Creations really threw us a curveball and changed stuff to an insane degree. Let me program my controllers again. They're kind of being weird. The starters should be the plain old starters from the Johto region. So Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile. So unless anyone else has a huge there we go. Objection to this, I think I'm going to go full random on the starter. I was going to run a poll earlier today and have you guys vote on it and do it that way, but I completely forgot to do that. I would have wanted to do that with a much larger sample size than the number of people currently in stream. Although, I don't know. I mean, I'm actually just going to kind of get a pulse check. Would you guys like me to launch a poll at this very moment, and you guys can pick the starter? Whatever starter is in the lead has the plurality of the poll by the time we pick the starter is what we go with. Or would you rather I go completely random and do, you know, we don't have access to it right now, but the trainer ID thing where I check the trainer ID and whichever digit we would do, last digit 1 to 3, we would pick Chikorita, 4 to 6, Cyndaquil, 7, 9, Totodile. You guys let me know. But either way, I'm not going to be actually picking the starter. I want it to be up to chance in some way. Either you guys vote on it democratically or it's random. Just pulse check. I will launch the thing in a second either way. But yeah, Skunky Spinda, I'm really sorry about your Discord. Yeah, if you have to make a new Discord, no worries, as I know that's a lot of work. Just overall, I'm really sorry. But as far as the Tam Valley community is concerned, please don't sweat it. Yeah, hopefully you can still participate in the art challenge if you feel like you have the bandwidth for that. If not, that's fine, but please let me know soon so I can sub you out. But yeah, I on your second account, I already restored all your roles and everything, so don't worry about that. All right, there's my trainer card. So let me see what chat is feeling. Random poll. Hey, how you doing, Juwan? Thank you for tuning in. Ooh, also, Creation said these are the same starters, but they might be changed in some way. So there we go. Once again, for those that have just tuned in, I'm sure you know, but we are playing Creation's version of Pokemon Heartgold. And he is here in chat right now. We have a celebrity. So ask him any questions you want. I'm sure he'd be really happy to share information about this ROM hack. But as far as you know, we've been talking about this for a few months. He let me know that he was working on this, and I was super excited to maybe play it on stream. So really just thrilled to be playing this. This is a stream series I've been looking forward to for a while now. But despite knowing about the fact that he was working on this, I'm relatively unspoiled on the number of changes. I don't know really what's going on. All right. Can we get a few more opinions? How do you guys feel? Do you want a poll? Or do you want me to do random? Because I'm going to decide in about 30 seconds. I think it actually might be too late for a poll. I think I'm going to go random. And we will look... Alright, I've decided. I'm going to do it random. I want to do it completely randomly. Yeah. I'm really worried it's going to be Chikorita. One, because that makes the game harder, objectively. Sorry, Chikorita fans. She's not that great. And two, I just played through ZA with Chikorita, and while I really enjoyed that, I would rather do something fresh. That's not me saying that if it is Chikorita, I'm going to veto it. But I will complain about it. Yeah, random is fun, so we're going to go random. And yeah, thanks, O Creations, for for staying spoiler free. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, you're the creator. I mean, I'm sure you're going to tell me that however I want to play is fine, but if you have an opinion on whether I should play this completely blind or if I should do a little looking into all the changes you make ahead of time, let me know, because I want to take advantage of them. I know a lot of them are like TM and move upgrades as well as encounter ones, so I want to make sure that I'm not like missing stuff, you know? I want to be surprised and have fun, but I also don't want to like miss out on the fun features that you've implemented. Alright, so this guy wants us to leave. So let me actually see who my starter will be. We're going random again. So again, we are looking at the last digit. So the one furthest to the right. If it is 1 through 3, we are picking Chikorita. If it is 4 through 6, we are picking Cyndaquil. If it is 7 through 9, we are picking Totodile. So it's in the, you know, starter orders: grass, fire, water, and it could end in 0. That is a 1 in 10 chance. If that is the case, I get to pick. And in that case, I would probably leave it up to a poll between just Cyndaquil and Totodile. I know I'm making this convoluted. It's a big decision, but all right, let's see. Let's see. And it ends in 1. Oh, okay. So we are going with Chikorita. That's great. That's great. Well, O Creations, I hope you you had some good changes in this in your okay version to make Chikorita a little more okay. Because that is who we're going with. I'm running with my next Chikorita. But yes, O Creations, if you don't mind, yeah, that would be lovely. Thank you so much. If you could point stuff out as we go that I might miss, I would love that. Like, seriously. I'm far less concerned with spoilers than I am with missing out on the cool stuff that you made to improve the game. Alright. Well, thank you, Joanne, for tuning in briefly. Thanks for saying hi. Hope class goes well. Hey, I was hoping for Cyndaquil too, but we're going with Chikorita, and it sounds like a lot of you are happy. Alright. I know Mrs. Tam Valley, who's right off camera, is very happy about this. Oh, and once again, folks, know that, as usual, we will be nicknaming every single Pokemon, and you will be nicknaming every single Pokemon. So as usual, when we get an encounter, that means I will be pulling up a wheel, putting your names on it. If it lands on you, congrats. Name the Pokemon. So it should be fun. Alright, so let's go pick our Chikorita, and then say you're here right now in chat. I will put you on a wheel. You can name this thing. And hello, D-Man. I think you were new. How you doing? What is a Wedlocke? Great question. For the long version, read the full description, or the full rule set in the description of this video. In short, it is a variant of the well-known permadeath Nuzlocke challenge. I will assume you are familiar with that. If you're not, read the description, please. But basically, it is a variant where we are pairing our Pokemon up in pairs of 2 determined by a capture order, and hopefully you'll kind of get it as we go along. I'm not going to go into all the intricacies of it, but in essence, it makes it so we are basically fighting with 3 teams of 2, 3 pairs, instead of 1 team of 6. So it really reduces our options for who we can switch between in battle. So it's going to make things harder. We'll need a lot more preparation. Alright, we're going with Chikorita. You're salty about Chikorita's hoping for Cyndaquil. That's okay. Hopefully Chikorita grows on us a little bit. Alright, say you're here. Thank you. Let's, how you doing, Ibrav? long time no see. Thanks for tuning back into a stream. Hope you've been doing well. This is a male Chikorita. Keep that in mind if you want to give it a nickname. Let's pull up the wheel. There we go. All right. Who's here? We got Scorpiel, Doily, No Creations, Joanne left. We have Ibrov, Annie. We know you as Brownie Raven Black. Who else is here? We got. I like Danny. Oh, of course we have Marina. Tint. Nice big wheel today. This will be fun. D-Man, welcome. I think that's everyone. Yeah, you can hear my cat. Yep, that is I think that was Peach asking for dinner. Hopefully he can make a cameo on stream later today, but he is busy eating dinner right now. He's a hungry boy. All right, good luck, everyone. I'm going to spin this wheel. If it lands on you, name this Chikorita, please. Big responsibility. This is our starter. Oh, and it goes to Doily. Congratulations, Doily. Cool. So as usual, we're going to run a bit of a cooldown. So I'm going to take Doily off the wheel for 2 more spins and put him back on for the 3rd spin. Yeah, so close, O Creations. I'm sure you'll get one. You deserve one because you are the creator of this run. All right. Yeah, Doily, what do you want to name this this Chikorita? Let me adjust my chair because my back hurts. All right, Eucalyptus. That is a great name. Cool. Thank you, Doily. Eucalyptus, the Chikorita. I hope that fits. I never know with the Generation 4. Character limits. I think that'll fit. Now if I can spell it. Lip. Alright, that was perfect. That just fits. Cool. Well, welcome to the Team Eucalyptus. You know the drill. We are going to put some art up on screen of our dear Eucalyptus. Aw, he's so cute. All right, I'm thinking this is fitting art. This is very cute. So let me get up art of Eucalyptus real quick. And then we will continue. And hopefully, well, soon actually, on the next route, we will find a partner Pokemon for Eucalyptus. This is where I can get into the specifics and the complexities of the Wedlocke challenge. For those that are interested, I'd love for you all to have a clear picture of what exactly we're doing. Again, it's not tremendously different than your average Nuzlocke run, but it really comes down to the battle mechanics. It means our Pokemon, again, are going to be paired in groups of 2 pairings. So we'll have 3 pairings on the team in lieu of a team of 6 that we can switch freely between. So Eucalyptus will only be able to switch in battle to whatever Pokemon we catch to complete its pairing. And we are playing a gender agnostic one. A lot of people play a male-female, kind of, I guess, like a heterosexual Wedlocke, where you can only pair male and female Pokemon. Not only do I find that normative, in a way that I don't want to do. I also find that a little hard because if you think about it, if we got a box of all male Pokemon and, you know, Eucalyptus is male, say his female partner dies, well, we can't pair him with anything in the box. We'll have to wait till we catch a female Pokemon. So it's just super restrictive. And while that is fun, that is what we did for the Omega Ruby run. I don't want to do that here. I want our options to be a little more open. So we will pair Eucalyptus regardless of the gender. And that also opens it up, keep in mind, for genderless Pokemon, of which there are a fair bit. So obviously this won't be Eucalyptus's partner because it's not on Route 1. But when we get a Magnemite, we can catch that and pair it with any Pokemon. Instead of having, you know, by very orthodox Wedlocke rules, I would say most people would skip using genderless Pokemon. So, all right, enough yapping. Let me get my art of Eucalyptus on screen. Very happy about this. Oh, look how cute he is. And yep, see, he has a little heart on the bottom screen. So whoever is on the other end of that heart will be his partner. So we'll see. We'll see who it is. All right, so I can come back to the machine if I so want. Cool. And I also forgot that in this game, you can only access the menu on the touchscreen. So bear with me here. I'm going to adjust some settings. What frame do we want? I mean, knowing me, I want green. There we go. Ebrov wants to do a Chikorita run of Soul Silver. Wait, you put 3 genderless legendaries in the first route? Yeah, for sure. That'll be great. I'm excited. I hope you kind of cut out all the cutscenes and you just immediately added. What is happening here? I keep getting stuck like this. Weird. I think I might have actually... This is my button mapping. I think I actually accidentally assigned... Sorry about that. Let me fix this. Alright, hopefully that fixes things. Yeah, another thing is, regardless of the, I mean, one, I'm very excited for Oak-Ration's version. 2, I'm very excited for this challenge run. But even beyond that, see, okay, I don't know why that keeps happening. He had him in this bag. I don't know what button I'm pressing to do that. But I'm just excited to play Heartgold. I have not played this game in a very long time. And I'm on record in a lot of videos saying this is one of my favorite Pokemon games. I really enjoy it. I think the art direction is beautiful. I am incredibly nostalgic for this game. I have a very romanticized view of it, so I'm glad we'll be playing a good version of it. If I was playing the base version, it'd probably ruin my opinion a little bit. But yeah, just everything about it is so charming. I really want to minimize how much we are fast forwarding through things. If I dawdle a little bit, yeah, I really need to fix this. I don't know what is going on. Huh. That is just really debilitating. But yeah, I'm just excited to kind of soak things in. And kind of enjoy this game. I'm pressing the Y button. Oh, okay. Let me fix that. I'm sorry. That's definitely my button mapping. That is not an issue with... Sorry, let me fix this really quick. This is very annoying. It's insisting that my Y button is paired to my down axis. It's not letting me not do that, which is really bad. Because that means the message will come up every time. So I really have no idea what's happening. That is super annoying. I'm sorry, folks. Let me fix this. Oh, sorry, Doily. To answer your question, how long will I stream for? Probably my usual time. Make it a flat 2 hours, stream till 7. So we're probably not going to beat the first gen, but I think we'll get to Violet City today if all goes well. Um, we will see. It depends if I can fix this issue right now, because this is actually being kind of a big problem. Hopefully there's a way to fix this. If not, I might have to play on my keyboard. Wow, so annoying. Well, okay, I think... No, this is not going to work. Huh. Oh, what are you painting, Raven Black? That's cool. So many of your heroes are streaming today. Hello, Pigman fan. We're solving a tech issue right now. Sorry about that. What emulator am I using? I'm using Melon DS. If you think you can help me, let me know. Yeah, I'm really sorry about this, folks. This is super annoying. And I have no way to reset my button mapping. That is awesome. Totally makes sense. Well, this is going to be a very big problem. Well, we may have to play on keyboard for today. That's super awesome. All right, well, I guess we're going to be doing that. Yeah, I'm going to figure this out off screen because it's a huge waste of time and my keyboard is just fine. Wait, are you guys talking about how old I am? And debating whether it's rude to ask adults their age? Well, okay, let me ask you this question. How old do you think I am? Alright, I really hope we get our... Oh, Creations, you can tell me this. When do we get the running shoes? Alright, and I'm so sorry. Like, today's stream is just getting derailed. I am really sorry. I'm having a lot of tech issues. I'm fixing my button mapping again because I'm not happy with how it's going. Running Shoes is Cherry Grove. Ooh! Chikorita is going to be more than likely a screen setter. That'd be cool. You mean like reflects light screen? See, the fun of a Wedlocke is we have no idea what this thing is going to be paired with. So that really just like determines the strat. To some extent. Do I remember how? Yes, I do. And then you tell me anyway. Okay. Cool. So let's go get an encounter. How about that? Did we bother this guy? No? See, the thing is, it's been a very long time since I played Heartgold, so I don't really remember how things go. You accidentally shaved your beard off. Oof, I've been there. Alright, Joylei's guessing 24. Ibrav is guessing 29. Nice. Well, one of you guessed too young, one of you guessed too old. I'll give you that hint. Oh, Eucalyptus is so cute. That's the thing. I've never used Chikorita in this game. I swear to God, ZA was the first time I had ever used a Chikorita. So I've never seen, to great length, this Pokemon's overworld sprites. It's very cute. So, okay, so there was no way for me to get Pokeballs yet, right? Is that true, O Creations? I'm deferring to you because this is your hack. I have to buy them in Cherry Grove, right? And if so, we will run into a Pokemon here statistically. I will run from it. It will not count as our encounter. Yeah, so we will come back when we have Pokeballs. That is when our encounters are considered. Alright, so let's go to Cherry Grove. I don't think there's anything to do here. I don't think there's any trainers or anything like that. It's kind of a shame. Maybe there's trainers, but I don't think so. I just don't think there's much to do on this route before we have Pokeballs. So my point is, we will buy Pokeballs in Cherry Grove. We will come back. Mr. Pokemon's house. Okay, so we might actually run through two. Okay, we are going to add one more button map with the fast forward button. Oh, okay, so here's an example of a change O Creations made. Igglybuff on Route 1. Oh, that's really cool. Nice. Well, that's cool. So we will come back when we have Pokeballs, and we might get an Igglybuff. That's cool. I think it's cool on principle. Do I want to get a Jigglypuff? Not really, to be honest, but that would be cool. Oh, nice. So this is what I mean. O Creations put a lot of effort into creating these quality of life changes, and I think stuff like that is one of them. Adding a Soothe Bell here, which I can guarantee was not on the base games, and in my mind is a very intelligent change, because that means Pokemon like Igglybuff, and I know we get a Togepi early on too, we can slap that thing on them to speed up their friendship gain and get them out of their baby forms pretty quick, which is a nice change, because there are a whole lot of... Ooh, I think we can get an encounter here too. But I think there are a lot of baby Pokemon. Yeah, we'll come back when we have balls. Pokeballs. But yeah, there's a lot of baby Pokemon, and I'm sure O Creations added more. That'd be cool. We could get like a Tyrogue, or an Elekid, or a Magby. The possibilities are endless. Are eggs off limit in this run? Like the one you get in Mystery Pokemon test? Oh, definitely not. No, we are so down to use eggs in this run. This is not a randomizer at all, so I'm happy to use static encounters. So long as they're not legendaries. That's literally the only restriction. We will use any other Pokemon available in this run. Alright, well, we can't get that yet. That's unfortunate. Alright, welcome to Cherry Grove. I think we can speed this up. I don't think anyone will be too sad about that. Like I said, not going to be speeding up a whole lot. I really want to soak in the atmosphere of this game, but come on. Hey, we got running shoes. Thank God. So what we're going to do is put that button on. So we just run full time. So let's check out town for a little bit. There might be some items to get. I'm not sure. Whose house is this? Is that you? What's happening in there? Soothbell is normally National Park. Yeah, no, totally. So this is an example. Yeah, a lot of great quality of life changes from O Creations. I'm assuming the helpful item that you referred to was the Soothbell, so I think I got that. Friendship Evos have also been given a buff to their base friendship stats. Nice. Shouldn't take more than a few levels and walking around. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Tam, did you get your evolution drawing? I most likely did. I've not checked the form in 2 days. If you submitted after Monday night, I don't know. But I'm going to be checking the form later tonight. But I'm certain that if you submitted it, then I have received it. And I will log it later today. So thank you, Brownie. I am excited to see what you came up with. Maybe you submitted before that. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. There's a lot of submissions, okay? So my mind gets kind of foggy for phase 2 of these challenges. But I'm certain that I received it, and I will give you confirmation later. Or you can check the form, or the spreadsheet once I update it. All right, very excited to get some encounters, though. All right, town map. That's actually pretty helpful. Can we mark stuff on this town map? Because I want to mark encounters. But yeah, once again, we don't have Pokeballs, but I think we could maybe buy them. Maybe not, though. If we can, we're going to backtrack and do some encounters. If not, we will... Nope, we can't buy them. Ooh, rare candies, though. Look at this. So O Creations added this massive quality of life change. Instead of me having to hack in rare candies, so we can do grinding before gyms. Because we all know Johto, not fun to prepare for gyms. Level curve in this game is horrible. The EXP yield from wild Pokemon is horrible too. I'm sure he fixed the level curve, but either way, he put in rare candies for basically free. So that'll be very nice. $1. Like, that is... You told me that they were going to be reduced. And I believed you. But I was thinking you were going to price them, like, at least as much as a berry. like 20 or something, but like the fact that you have put them at 1 is hilarious and very generous. But that'll be really nice. You know, we might as well, right? Give up to 99. That's awesome. For now, I think we just need 10. Just that way, it's going to be really nice. Even like, you know, like when we get Eucalyptus's partner in a few minutes, we'll be able to just get it up to level 5 or 6. So we're not going to have to switch train a level 2 Pokemon. It's just time saved, you know? Oh, also, I'm sorry, Ibrov. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, interesting. Annie, I like your rules for the and the headcanon for the how to use the baby Pokemon. That's pretty interesting. I might keep that in mind for a future run, but given that it sounds like O Creations has put a lot of effort into making it so baby Pokemon don't have to be babies for too long, I'm fine just pairing them up. It's not going to be a huge hindrance to their partner Pokemon. They're going to evolve really quick. So I'm just going to stick with standard pairing rules for all Pokemon. Pair of 3 is interesting. It's just a little hard to manage. Oh, also, I'm sorry, Brownie. I hope you're a firefighter, so that makes sense. But I hope the house fire that you're gonna go deal with goes well. Be safe. No Pokeballs until after Mr. Pokemon in the rival. When do we battle the rival? Do we have to go back into town and get the Pokedex? Wait, O Creations, is this new too? I feel like this was formerly like at Kurt's house in Azalea Town, right? Did you add this here? I don't remember this from the base game. But anyway, we can go get green apricorn. Cool. Thanks. So yeah, we're going to run from every encounter because we can't catch them. Oh, and he added Pichu on this route. That is really nice. That's a huge buff for the gym. Yeah, imagine if we get Eucalyptus paired up with like a bug type. That would be no good. Big flying weakness. Pichu would be great before the flying gym. Amulet coin. Wow, you've just added so many quality of life changes. Alright, so that's a roadblock. Rivals on the trip back. Oh, gives you the dex. Really? You get the... Wow, I'm shocked that you get the apricorn bag or whatever then. I could have sworn that was at Kurt's house. Or is that... Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe Kurt is just where you can... Wow, a Poliwag. You've added a lot of options, my friend. That would be a great partner for Eucalyptus, I think. You know, I feel like before we fight the rival, I'd like to get to level 6. I think that makes sense to me. Get a little edge. I would assume the rival's going to be at level 5. So. Cool. Let's... There we go. Why did he run over like that? And he walks really slow. Okay. Mystery egg. Do I get to keep that? And is that the Togepi egg? If so, I really should plan my team around that, because with Wedlocke runs, we have huge team restrictions. Like, once we have a team of 6, until something dies, we can't freely sub out from the box. So it would be kind of a shame if, no offense, to all the Route 1 Pokemon, but if we fill up our team with stuff I don't want to use long term, like a Butterfree and whatnot, and then we're locked out of using Togepi until one of those Pokemon dies. So I kind of want to do some planning and maybe even skip some routes to really optimize, because I'd love to add that Togepi to my team. And I'm assuming, O Creations, you made an easy way to access Togekiss in this game. We're not just going to be stuck with the Togetic. I'm sure you put the Dawn Stone somewhere pretty accessible. Or the Shiny Stone, whatever it evolves with. Alright, so we get the Pokedex from him. Elm is really... he doesn't do much in these games. Kind of weird. Alright, we got Oak's number. We can call him whenever. Poliwag is a Crystal Edition. Really? Wow. Okay. Well, good for you for adding it to these base games. And hello, Animate Productions. How you doing? Let me catch up on chat real quick. You've grown up with HGSS, says Annie. You can tell if something's vanilla or not. Nice. Yeah, the thing is, I am not at all familiar with these games. I love them so much. I swear to God, I haven't played them since, like, probably, like, 2013 or 14. It's been a while. Still here? Nice. Glad you're here, Doily. If you get a Poliwag, what do you plan on evolving it into? Key item, you don't get as an egg until after Falkner. How does that even work? It's like we are carrying the egg, but then like it just after Falkner, it like magically turns into a real egg or something. But that's actually nice that it's after Falkner, because we really can plan ahead and leave our 6th slot free for Togepi. I'd like to plan ahead for that. And to be honest, it sounds like O Creations has added a lot of cool stuff here, including crystal encounters. So it's like, I will be picky. I'm going to run if Eucalyptus's partner is going to be like a Weedle or something. I don't want to do that. I would rather hold out for a Poliwag or a Geodude or a Mareep or Pichu or something. So, but yeah, how you doing, Animate? To answer your question, if I got a Poliwag, what do I plan on evolving it into? That's a good question. I mean, it depends where we're at in the game by then. To be honest, I've never ever used a Politoed, so I think I would enjoy doing that. I think I would. Are we going to beat Falkner on the stream or not? Most likely not. We'll see. We'll see how far we get. We are at least going to get to Violet City. That's much more likely. And actually, no. I'm not going to promise that we're going to beat Falkner. We're not going to do that today, because even if we get to Violet City, there's Sprout Tower. It's kind of a trek. Yeah, today is just orienting ourselves, building out our team. Yeah. However, a Spinarak would be cool. I'm assuming, O Creations, you gave some kind of buff to... please tell me you gave some kind of buff to Ariados, because I'd like to use one. I'd like for it to be viable. Alright, so let's go back. Alright, so now we have a battle with this guy, and then we go back, and then we get Pokeballs. So then we will get at least 1, maybe 2 encounters. Actually, 2 or 3, because we have the starting route, the route we were just on, and then the route to the north, where I know for a fact you can get, I assume, like a Teddiursa or a Phanpy, which would be really cool. We could also get a Geodude. I know for sure Geodude's in the vanilla game. Yeah, Politoed would be cool. Okay, I am very glad to know that you gave a buff to Ariados. Thank you for that. Interesting. I'm also noticing that you said you released a patch, O Creations. So maybe... I have not installed that, so maybe that would solve this problem. But... obviously, you can tell right now my attacks don't make a sound when it makes contact with the enemy Pokemon, but theirs do on me. So, if you know that the newest update fixes that issue, let me know, because I'd love for that to be the case. Still a threat. Okay, well that's good. Hey, all I'm asking for is viable. Not every Pokemon has to be a, you know, a total winner, but I know for a fact there are a lot of Johto Pokemon that are really just objectively not viable in the base games, and it's a shame because they have great designs. It limits how much you can use, so it's nice to know in this game I could use an Ariados. But I'm assuming you didn't buff a Pokemon like Unknown. Like if I get stuck with an Unknown, that's still gonna be, you know. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I just pointed out an issue for you. Hopefully it's not too hard to fix. Yeah, maybe it's just on my end. Yeah, not a huge issue. It's really not. Just pointing it out. My copy of randomized platinum that I was playing until last week was really buggy. So this is already much better. Alright, so let's go talk to Elm, get our Pokedex, get our Pokeballs, and add to our team. Find out who your partner is going to be. Did you buff Ladion? Unknown has technically been buffed. Okay. And maybe Ladion is buffed. Okay. Well, hey, if you buffed Ariados, you gotta buff Ladion. They're version exclusives, right? Or maybe they're night and day exclusives? Are they not version exclusives? I think I'm just gaslighting myself, actually, because as you will see very soon in my Fakemon region, I have made them version exclusives. Hint, hint. What did I do to Ladion and Ariados in my Fakemon region? You will find out soon. But I made them version exclusives. You think it should get an evolution? Well, then I think you will like my Fakemon region, O Creations. I will leave it at that. To be revealed soon. Alright, yeah, we fought the red-haired guy. Alright. What are we gonna name this guy? You know, I'm going to name it after the creator of this run. No hard feelings. O Creations, you're a great guy, but you've put us up to this challenge. I'm going to name the rival OK. Because we are playing OK version. So for the purposes of this run, OK will be my nemesis and the one to beat. Because we want to beat this run. Oh, they are version exclusives. Wait, so why did I encounter both? Did you remove version exclusives for this game? Like, does it not matter whether I downloaded Heartgold or Soul Silver? Or is this only compatible with Heartgold? Alright, so he's gonna hold on to the egg. Okay. Then I guess he gives it back to me after. Why don't you ... take the Pokemon Gym Challenge? Or not. Okay. Alright, off to Violet City. Alright, let's talk to Mom. Okay, hey, that's the name of the game. Oh, Creations. Relying on you once again, buddy. Sorry. Is it worth doing this in this version of the game? Should I give my money to the mom character? No, but yeah, for sure. He definitely made this challenge harder. I have no doubts that this will be a lot harder. Especially, I mean, we have more resources in this version. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my game crashed. No. Are we serious? Oh. Y'all. The stream has been so cursed. I'm so sorry. Yep. I think that might be it for stream today, y'all. I'm really sorry. I don't really know what else to do about that, because there's no way I can feasibly make back all that progress that we just made in a reasonable time. I mean, I guess I'll try. We can just, like, speedrun it. All we really did was pick our starter. Oh, that is so annoying. I am so sorry, everyone. Well, there goes the original version of Eucalyptus. The stats will be completely different. I really have no solution for that. I should have saved a lot sooner than I did. I'm really sorry. But what I'm going to do is speedrun it, see how far we get. We'll get as far as we get today. Next stream is going to be a lot smoother. I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, okay. So let me put on some nice music for everyone, and we'll just speedrun this. And then hopefully we can get at least one encounter and call it a day. I am so sorry. Oh, and hello, Kahlua. How you doing? This is awesome. This is really awesome. At least this speeds things up considerably. Well, thank you all for hanging out. This is going to be a boring 10 minutes or so, but I really am confident that we can actually remake all of our progress real quick. And what we are going to do is be careful to save a little more frequently. I think it's a good lesson for us. Alright, welcome Eucalyptus to the team again. Doily, I am honoring your nickname again. We're going to do Eucalyptus. This is, for all intents and purposes, the same Pokemon. Its stats are a little different. Luckily, it's a starter, so its ability is the same. Unless... No, I think things should more or less be the same. Luckily, we didn't have more than one Pokemon on our team. I'm considering this the same run. But if you want to consider this a wipe, go ahead. I'm going to save. So this version of Eucalyptus is now safe forever. I don't want to speak too soon. Alright, this version of Eucalyptus is safe forever. Alright, let me show this thing to Mom again. Yeah, I think right before Disaster I was asking you, Creations, whether it's worth giving your money to the Mom character to save in your version. Is that the case? Because I know if you give her money, she will buy stuff and mail it to you sometimes. But I don't remember what, or whether it's worth it. Alright, so we want to just get you to level 6. Battle the rival. Beat the rival, go back. We'll go back for that. For all the items on this route, I know the Soothe Bell is there. Cool stuff. Giving her money to your mom is unchanged in this game. You suggest doing it, especially because most of the items in shop received a discounted price. Alright, well, I guess that's awesome. I should do that. Yeah, like I said, I kind of forgot how that mechanic works in general. I forgot if she buys you stuff that is not available for us to buy in shops. Because it's kind of like, why wouldn't I just keep my money and buy it for myself? But I'm assuming there's some benefit, like she buys you stuff that is not available to buy in shops or before you could buy it in the shop. Something like that. Let me save again. I'm so paranoid. Type berries and stones. Yeah, I totally remember stones that you can get from the mom. Stones would be great. Especially because we can get a Poliwag pretty early on. Alright. Once again. And I also know, creations, you reduce the shiny rate considerably, so hopefully we can get a shiny here soon. What is it, 1 in 256 or something? You made it really low. It's pretty cool. Great. So we get apricorns. We are so close to recouping our progress, y'all. Hoot Hoot would be interesting. I'm assuming you buff Noctowl a little bit. It's not the most impressive. I'm wondering which of the Route 1 Pokemon you buffed. Because I would love to use like a Furret. I love Furret from a design standpoint. Not the best Pokemon. If you buff Furret, I would be very happy. I'm also worried it's nighttime, so I'm not going to run into certain things anymore. Because I'd love a chance of getting a Pichu or something. All early game Pokemon have received buffs. Hey, that's pretty cool. I'm excited. Alright, Pokemon are resting. Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you. I mean, yeah. For those that don't know, Mrs. Tanvalley just showed me a phone loaded with a pizza order. And I'm very excited. We're gonna have pizza tonight. I owe you a Venmo. Invoice me. Alright, so we gotta call this... We don't have to call him back. We have to go and, I want to get to level 6, like I said. So let me do that really quick. We will battle the rival, and then we will be where we were. So actually, that only took 8 minutes to regain our progress, which is not bad, but I really did want to get to Violet City today, and I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see. There we go. We're at level 6. No, we'll get you to 7. Maybe. Yeah, we'll get you to 7. That way you can beat up on the rival. Oh wait, what am I doing? Alright, let me save. I don't trust anything. Well, favorite kind of pizza. Okay, I've gone on tirades about this to all my friends, to family. I swear I've done this on stream before. I will say loud and proud, I am very much a purist when it comes to pizza. And I'm not really embarrassed about that. Hello, Asa Wilson, by the way. But basically, my philosophy is pizza to me is a comfort food. And I am very happy to go to interesting pizza places and try different variants. Like, genuinely, I would consider myself a little bit of a foodie. I love trying new foods. However, pizza is kind of one thing where when I'm eating it, I'm generally eating it because I'm not in the mood to be experimental. I enjoy myself a plain pepperoni and sometimes even a plain cheese. I'm very much simple when it comes to pizza. And sometimes I get kind of upset if I'm at a party and someone wants to go crazy on the toppings. Like, do whatever you want on your side of the pizza. If I'm at a party and we get a giant pizza, make half of it veggie. Go crazy. Make yourself happy. However, I just want comfort food. I don't want to try new stuff when I'm, you know, partying or lazy enough in the state where I'm ordering a pizza, you know? So it's like, there we go. Yeah. Once again, I like all experimental pizzas. Like, one of my favorite things is going to different pizza places. I enjoy doing that, but it's like, when I'm just getting a pizza to eat at home, I would like for it to be as simple as possible. But yeah. How do you guys feel? What's your take on pizza? Am I crazy for that? Hello, Doily. How you doing? Alright. We are finally, once we give our money to the mom, we are officially back. That'd be hilarious if the game freezes. Nope, it didn't. Alright, we are the furthest we've ever been. So I will go off of turbo mode in just a few minutes. We have to go and buy our Pokeballs. Unless Elm gave us some. I don't think he did. Nope, he didn't. So we are, until we are able to get them, the encounters that we run into do not count. So we are going to make it through this route. Oh, he's going to give us the balls. So after this, it will count. So we will have to decide what we are going to do. No, I mean, I can go with the works pizza, like Supreme style pepperoni sausage. I love, like, you know, a lot of places call it like a meat lover's pizza. I love that. My future cholesterol probably doesn't, but I enjoy it. I can get down with that. No, I mean, that's the thing. I'm very like, I've never had it's not that I don't like it. Like there's some toppings I don't like, that's for sure, but like in isolation, I like every possible normal pizza topping. I even like anchovies. I like pineapple. I like peppers. I like all sorts of different foods. It's just kind of like when I'm eating pizza, I'm never in the mood to be experiencing those things. I always want it to be kind of a simple comfort experience. I don't know why. To me, it's like French fries or chicken nuggets, or it's just, you know, I kind of want to keep it basic, but I think there is merit to like an advanced pizza as well. I do. And sometimes I crave it. I mean, for sure. But I don't think I've ever ordered Domino's or just like your basic kind of pizza that you're not eating for the taste. You're just eating for the simplicity of it. I've never had something super complicated from Domino's. You know what I mean? We got Pokeballs, don't we? So let's think long and hard. Well, let's not. Let's just run into something and we'll decide if we catch it. If it's, I will say this, if it's like a Caterpie or Weedle, I'm probably not going to catch it. Again, we're playing a Wedlocke. That would be a really bad pairing for Eucalyptus. Just really debilitating, not complimentary at all. If it's like a normal type sort of thing, like a Furret, I think that'd be cool. We'll just have to see. It's alright. It's going to be a Sentret / Furret. So, you said you buffed it. I think I'm going to go for it. But, stuffed crust, says Tin. Oh, absolutely. I love stuffed crust. Yeah, not always in the mood for it, but I always like it. I don't know. I'm more of like a... I don't know. I think part of it is... I come from a long line of New Yorkers. And they generally... at least the ones that I know, keep their pizza pretty simple. Just like a greasy, thin... slice from any number of establishments around New York City. To me, that's kind of my conception of pizza, and it's what I crave. If if you've ever been to New York. Thinking like Joe's Pizza, famous place. Or Ray's, famous. Just like a thin, greasy New York slice, you know? No stuffed crust, no crazy toppings. I mean, they do have toppings, but like, just a big slice of cheese pizza just hits the spot at the place like that. It really does. All right, anywho, let's name this furret, or the centret, rather, female centret, who is going to be Eucalyptus's partner till death do they part. Hopefully they survive the whole round. We'll see. That's the fun of Wedlocke. So, say you're here. I'll put you on the wheel. You can name this thing. I would assume Scorpiel is still here. I know O-Creations is here. Ibrov left. Annie. I know Brownie left. Annie's here. Marina's here. Tint. I have not heard from D-Man. I'll assume he's still here. Asa. There is no naming theme, Asa. Name it whatever you want. You've been to Joe's. Nice. Yeah, as featured in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. Do I have a Charizard on my team? Do I love Sarah Platt and Maxie Jones? I can't say I know who that is. You're laughing like you know who that is. Mrs. Tambailey off-screen does not know who that is. And O-Creation says the route above this has a high chance for something interesting. Awesome. Well, that'll be our third encounter. All right. Let's see. Doily, Marina. Oh, Doily is here. What am I saying? All right. So I think that's a full wheel, y'all. Let's let's name this thing. Also, hello, Jordan. I didn't realize you were a new person. Oh. Let me not spin that. Let me put Jordan on the wheel, and then we'll spin it. Good luck, everyone. And welcome to stream, Jordan. Glad to have you in the community. This one goes to Marina, another stream veteran. I just realized Doily named the starter, so I'll take him off for now. I'll put you back on for the next one, Doily. But I'll put Marina on the cooldown thing so everyone has a fresh chance for the next encounter. But yeah, congratulations, Marina. Oh, and Pikmin fan and Animated were here. I'm so sorry. But I will give this one to Marina. I'm going to put you guys on the wheel right now. Yes, Marina, you won. But yeah, for the next encounter, Animate and Pikmin will be there. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, Marina, what do you want to name this female centret? Our starter Eucalyptus's partner. Walker. Okay, nice. I like that. That's totally makes sense. And Asa's gonna go eat. Awesome. Well, I hope you have a good meal. As I mentioned, I'm gonna be eating pizza soon, and I'm very happy about that. Alright, Walker, the female centret. Beautiful. Alright. And call to action. If you guys want to draw fan art of our beautiful team, please do so. I would really love that. You can put it in my fan art channel. I forgot Headbutt is a mechanic here. Oh, we have to go buy our... well, before Walker gets deleted from existence, let me say it. But we have to get our rare candy so we can get Walker up to speed. Explain the name for you, Tam? Are you asking, like, do you know? Are you quizzing me? I'm gonna guess that it's a reference to the Accumulatown meme, right? Like the walking furret. I'd be shocked if it wasn't that. Alright, after we get our next encounter, I'm going to put Walker's art on screen. I don't want to break to do that right now. Let's go get our encounter. We're going to try and see if O-Creations was right. Oh, I want to buy, before we do anything, some rare candies. But he said on this route, the encounters are super duper good. Or there's a chance for something interesting, at least. I don't want to get too excited. Heal balls already, wow. I can buy up to 99, that's hilarious. I'm gonna go with 20. It just gives us some wiggle room. You've made them so accessible, my friend. I love it. Alright, so let's quote-unquote train up Walker a little bit. Once again, this is just such a great buff. Saves an incredible amount of time. Reduces risk. We don't have to do switch training or anything like that. It's a quality of life indeed. So we have Walker at level 8, just like that. Let's walk with Walker. She is so cute. Oh my... Oh, look at her. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, and she's happy. Walker looks like it wants to lead. Good job, Walker. That's the thing with these walking animations. I'm going to be so devastated if and when we lose Pokemon. I just know I'm going to get so attached to them. So we will do our very best to not have that be the case. Alright, so I think our access on this route is very limited. I think, because this goes up to Blackthorn City. But it is indeed a unique route. So we'll see what we can get. Teddiursa, okay. I know that's in the base game, right? At least it's a crystal encounter. Oh, welcome back, Brownie. I'm glad you're doing okay. Hopefully the fire wasn't too bad. Shoot. Alright. So, y'all, what are we thinking? Do we run from Teddiursa? I'm not that with Walker on the team, I'm not that excited about doubling up. I know it's a crystal encounter, so thank you, O-Creations, for spicing things up a little. It's definitely cool. It's just like... maybe it has guts. That'd be cool. But yeah, just given that we have Walker, and again, this is a Wedlocke. We can't switch Pokemon out from our team super easily. So I'm very hesitant to double up on normal types. But if you guys can convince me in chat that Teddiursa can serve a different function on the team than Walker does, then I'm happy to catch and use it. It's just more like... I don't want to take up... You know, again, this is a Wedlocke, so like our Pokemon are on the team until they die. We can't freely put them in the box like that. So I just want to be careful, because again, I'm trying to save room for that Togepi. So you guys tell me. I really am torn. No Teddiursa? Maybe I'll launch a poll. I don't know. I'm just like very insecure on this decision. Alright, please vote away. Let me know what you're thinking. Bless you, Miss Tam, if that was you, and if that was a sneeze. It was, and thank you, she says. Alright. Yeah. Oh, 4 votes for... You guys want Teddiursa, huh? Balancing it out. Okay, well... Let me know. Either way is fine. I'm kind of leaving it up to you guys. The way I kind of want to look at O-Creation's documentation and see what the deal is with Teddy Ursa. Teddy Ursa, wow, can actually learn some pretty cool stuff. Slash, Metal Claw, Dig, Charm. Huh. Thrash, Hammer Arm, way down the road. You know? I mean, again, I'm leaving it up to the poll, but... Well, you guys don't really want Teddy Ursa. Yeah. I am, I'm gonna pass on Teddy Ursa, y'all. I don't know, actually. I think it's just... It's like, I don't think I can afford to be picky. That's the puzzle of this run, but, you know, figuring out how to team build... it's more like if I'm not excited about this Teddy Ursa's partner, I won't have that. But I think for now, the more the merrier. It's like, I would rather not wipe because I was stubborn about catching Pokemon, you know what I mean? I think we can use all the help that we can get early on. So we're going to catch Teddy Ursa. If we have 2 normal types, that's fine. Yeah, well, I looked at the documentation while you guys were voting, and it sounds like O-Creation's buffed the catch rate for this little guy by a little bit, so I'm blaming him here for this. From 120 to 150. I hope we can catch it. If we can't, we can't. I mean, we have 4 Pokeballs. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Really? Well, I don't want to kill you. I know I will if I use anything else. Alright, we have 2 shots to catch this thing. I'm not going to be devastated if we can't. Alright, well, we got it. Alright, well, think of a good name for Teddy Ursa, y'all. We are going to nickname this female Teddy Ursa. Say you're here, put you on the wheel. Oop, this is Scorpio. Tint. Scorpio. O-Creations, of course. Annie may have left. I think Annie said she was leaving for a minute. So I'm going to place you with Brownie. Welcome back, Brownie. Tint, Asa, Jordan. Are you still here? I know, I'm going to put Art up of Walker once we have 4 encounters. Because we're going to get our 4th on the next route very quickly. And that might be it for today. So I'm going to put up the Art of all 3 at once. Yeah, for now, think of a good name for this Teddy Ursa. Oh, I didn't share my screen. The wheel's spinning, and it goes to Asa. Asa, if you were here in chat, this one is all yours, bud. Although Asa may have said they were leaving. No, Asa's here. Oh, hello, Sassafrascinate. How you doing, bud? Doily, you will be on the wheel for the next spin. I had kind of a cooldown thing going as I typically do, and I said it was cooldown of 3. So now we are on our 4th encounter, so I'm going to put you back on the wheel. And of course, I'm going to add Sassafrascinate back on the wheel. But Asa, this one is all yours. Asa, if you are here... Oh. Did Asa say they were going to go eat? Oh, they did. Okay, great. So, I'm going to respin. I'm going to add... So again, Doily, I'm going to add you for the 4th spin. So the next one, the 4th encounter, that is. So I will put you on right after this one for our next encounter. But I'm gonna put Sassafras in it here because they are here. Yeah, that's Brownie. All right, this one goes to Jordan. Cool. Are you still here, Jordan? Keeps landing on people. I'm not sure whether they're in chat or not. I feel like they just popped in for like one message and then dipped, and I had no idea what that message meant. All right. Well, I'll give Jordan a minute to respond. If they're not here, I know everyone else is here. And again, Doily, I'll put you on the wheel for our next encounter on the route north of where we're going. It's a lot of work to just name this one Teddy Ursa. Oh, there's pizza. All right. I don't think Jordan's here. I'm going to respin. Good luck, everyone. This one goes to Pikmin Fan. Congratulations, Pikmin Fan. What do you want to name this thing? And now, Doily, I will put you back on the wheel for the next encounter. Yeah, Doily? Or, sorry, Pikmin Fan, what do you want to name this thing? And then we will do one more encounter today, and then I'm going to call it a stream once we have a nice team of 4, because I gotta go eat. So think of a name for a female Teddy Ursa. Sounds like you want Winnie, but that was before it landed on you, so let me know if that's still the case. Alright, Pikmin Fan, are you here? Winnie, okay, cool. Winnie, very cute. So that's our 3rd team member, y'all. I don't think there's much on this route. Yeah, there's literally nothing I can do. It is all... Oh, I could have gotten a Fanpy. I'm actually kind of upset about that. No offense, Winnie. Geodude, that would have been cool too. That would have been really helpful for the gym. I'm getting a little worried about the gym, y'all. I know Geodude actually is insanely good in the early part of this game between the first 3 gyms. So I'm really, really, really hoping we can get a Geodude. I know there's a cave coming up. The Union Cave. So we'll see. All right, so let's get our last encounter, and then I'm gonna call it a day, y'all. It's been a good stream. A few hiccups, but we have a nice team of 3. It's gonna be a nice team of 4 in just a few minutes. And everyone will get a nice chance to nickname our final team member of today. We'll finish with the team of 4, and then we will come back strong next stream. Oh yeah, I should buy more Pokeballs. Yeah, next stream we will definitely be making our way through Sprout Tower, and then of course the gym. Should be a good time. Hopefully we get something good on this route. So yeah, we're definitely going to get our next encounter. Hoping I get Ladybot here, huh? So you really... Okay, you have faith in your buff for Ladion. Or you just want to torture me and have me use a Ladion. But no, you said you buffed all the early game Pokemon. Oh, well, you get your Wisho creations, and I hope you get to nickname it. You are on the wheel. Yeah, Walker's partner, just like that. Much better catch rate. Not Walker's partner. Winnie's partner will be a female Lady Boss. So think of a good name for Lady Boss. In the meantime, I'm going to get art up on screen of everyone to end the day. Say you're here. I'll give it... You know, I'm not going to do art right now. I'm going to get this thing named. Let's see. Let's see how good this Lady Boss is. I'm excited to use one. And I hope it fares better than my Lady Boss from... For those that know... from my son Nuzlocke over the summer. Winnie's a female as well. Yes, that is the case. We are playing a gender agnostic Wedlocke. So anyone can be paired with anyone. If you're familiar with Wedlocke rules, Pikmin, typically people do it more orthodox where you don't use genderless Pokemon and you pair heterosexually. For a variety of reasons, I'm not going to be doing that. Yeah. Mechanically, it makes things a lot easier. And, yeah. Alright, let me see. Last spin of today. Name this Lady Boss. I think this is everyone. Hope it goes to you, O Creations. You deserve it. You are the creator of this run. But happy with whoever gets this one. Yeah, Marina and Pikmin. I'm not adding on the wheel because you guys had one recently, but Doily is back. Everyone else should be here. But yeah, Sassafras, watch the VOD to learn what's going on with this mod. Also, in the description, there is documentation. There's a Google Doc that O Creations made with every single change. If you want to read through that. For those that don't know, Sassafrasinid is somewhat of a stat nerd. Sorry to out you, but you've been helping me tremendously with my Fakemon region behind the scenes. You'll see Sassafrasinid is a huge architect of a lot of the more mechanical aspects of my region that you'll see in the video series very soon. And we've been working on a kind of a stat sheet very similar to the one that O Creations has here. So I'm sure that you would enjoy reading through it. But yeah. Let me spin the wheel. All right, Animate Productions, congratulations. To my knowledge, this is your first ever nickname. So congrats, name this Lady Boss, and then we will call it a stream, folks. But yeah, for Sassafrasinid, but also anyone that is interested, I did not plug it in the description, but I think, correct me if I'm wrong, O Creations, but this ROM hack was kind of first conceived as a video where you were just talking through gym leader changes. What if Johto gym leaders used Johto Pokemon and had better teams? Or something like that. Fantastic video. Please go seek it out on his channel. Watch it. There are a lot more changes in this ROM hack, obviously, than that. But that is kind of the main ethos of it, is improved encounters and gym leader teams. So if you kind of want to get a 30,000-foot view of the changes here, I'd recommend checking out his video. Check out my party before calling stream. Interesting. Why? What change do you have in mind here? Yeah, what are we naming this thing? Animate. Vulcan. Interesting. Cool. All right, hello Asa. You're back just in time for the end of stream here. Sorry about that. But so we're naming this thing Vulcan. What's the origin of that? Are you a Trekkie? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? All right, O Creation says check the party. Why is that? Okay. Looks normal to me. What am I looking for? Yeah, what's the update here? I'm sorry if I'm missing something really obvious. Again, it's been so long since I played Heartgold. I don't really know what I'm looking for. Check their abilities. Do they have hidden abilities? Alright, Eucalyptus has Overgrow, as one might expect. Oh, Walker is Scrappy. Winnie is Pickup. Vulcan has Swarm. Are these hidden abilities? And Vulcan's Typing. Oh, interesting. Oh, I don't know how I missed that. Cool. Nice. Well, I guess that solves my complaint about the gym. I guess we will in some way be prepared. Nice. I hope you learned, like, I guess I could spoil myself and look at the, on the starter. That's really neat. Oh, and my stream froze. Alright, we're back. Huh. Wow, this is really cool. Well, once again, massive shout out to Creations. Great creator, great guy. If you are not familiar with his content, please go check his stuff out. He makes very entertaining videos. If you like the sort of non-Fakemon stuff that I do, when I do kind of, you know, thought experiment videos, he does a lot of that, especially team building. And, you know, again, that was the root of this ROM hack. He made it as What If Johto Gym Leaders Were Better video. And look where it's come. It's really cool. I'm really excited to dive into this. Yeah, I guess we'll see how it does in the gym. So once again, on the next stream, which I will... I think I will be streaming this weekend. Undecided which day, either Saturday or Sunday. Stay tuned for an announcement. The best way to know is in my Discord. You will be pinged when I announce that. Probably tomorrow, if not Friday. But I will be streaming either Saturday or Sunday AM. It would be 10 AM Pacific time. Stay tuned for the announcement on that. We will do a special weekend stream to do the gym. I'm really excited. But yeah, once again, check out O Creations, their content. The links in the description for the documentation on this run, their channel, and their Discord, where you can download this hack if you want to play through it as well. Yeah, with that, thank you all for tuning in. This has been fun. Hope you have a great night. I will see you this weekend. And if you're participating in my current art challenge, best of luck. Hope you're having fun with it. Oh yeah, electrotyping is a reference to Pulseman. That totally makes sense. Yeah. I like that. I'm really excited to see the changes in this. This is the most excited I've been to play through a Pokemon game in a very long time. Even more than I was for ZA. Alright, well, yeah, when you see me again on Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to have very cute art up of all 4 of our team members, the 2 pairs we have. This is going to be a lot of fun. So I will see you then. Stay tuned for an announcement on when exactly I'm streaming. If you can't make it to the weekend stream, I will be streaming, of course, a week from today, next Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pacific, as I always do. By that point, we will have beat the first gym, moving on down towards Azalea Town, but it'll be fun. I will enjoy my pizza, thank you. And my lava cakes, too. All right, I will see you all on Saturday or Sunday. Peace.